Hello everyone, welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. We are on the island, or I am on the island, because I am lucky to have a wonderful group of folks. I want to call it a guild. It's called a tribe on this server, on this game, but it's, I'm used to guilds. It's all the same. It's a group of folks that are having a lot of fun playing together. They're wonderful people. They've clustered servers together. This one started on Ragnarok, and now we're over here on the island. So this is the original base. My first video. This is the result of it. I have another video that I made right after, or before this one. But it was to finish up where I am right now. Like, where it'll finish right where I'm standing right now. So you can watch that if you're interested. This kind of picks up where I left off on the first video too, with a completed base, with running water, with with my what do you call this thing? It's called a preserving bin. So yeah, you can start here, or you can watch that other one if you want to. And what we were gonna do. What I was going to do, I don't know why I'm talking we, like I'm in third person or something. What I'm going to do first is go down and get that purple thing because I want it really badly. Yes, I'm a loot hog. I like to find things, and these things always have such fun, interesting things in them. You never know what you're going to get. There's a lot of ascending gear, which I like a lot. I think we can get past that. I'm going to see what level he is anyway, because maybe I need to tame him. Okay, where did you go? You were just right there. Okay, you're hiding behind the rock now. Oh, are those Carnos? No, that's the same thing down there. That's gonna be a really bad thing. Yeah, that Carno's gonna come and get me for sure. Let me see. He looks like a pretty one, but he's only level 60. I think I could take him out, but am I going to be able to grab that or not? Oh, that Carno's not going to let me, is he? Oh, there's that other one. What level is he? 24 Rex. It's really kind of low level there. Are you going to hit me? Yep, you're going to hit me, aren't you? Yep, we knew that was going to happen. He's only level 18, too. That's pretty brave of him. Well, we picked one of the really bad areas to come in, and it's not horribly bad, but... But I remember this from the very first time I played this game. It was a pretty healthy area with a lot of teeming with life. Let's just say that. Okay, there's a couple of... You know what? I'm going to come up here and I'm going to go down on foot. It's not that I don't trust this bird. I know this bird can take a lot of stuff. But when he's trying to fight something at the same time I'm trying to fight something, I end up hitting them, and sometimes I've killed my mounts, and that's what my biggest fear is. You just stay right there. We're just going to come down on foot and see if we can grab that thing real quick. If not, we'll have to kill some stuff like this. Alright, there you all go. Anybody else? Is that a lag? I wonder if that's server lag. Alright, you two? Come on, come on, come on. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. No, don't run away. Alright, there we go. Okay. I'm not sure about that Rex getting me though, but I don't know if I want to tangle with the Rex. I don't know if they're going to eat me in one bite or not. Like, I try to avoid them at all cost. But we're going to run in here. That Carno's down there too. Because I'm greedy, I'm going to give it a risk. There we go. I actually made it pretty good. I'm so used to dying. that's what's making me so scared about all this stuff. I should be pretty brave because I keep beating them, but all right. So mission accomplished. We got that treasure down there. I'd probably want that Dodie, but I don't know what level that one is. Let's see if we can find out. 18. No, I don't want that one. Oh, it's got a lot of junk on it too. It's because there hasn't been anybody on the server for those things to kill and store up its stuff. So some of that stuff is starting to fall off. It looks like, oh hey, there's a beehive over there. Good. That's nice to know. There's I almost want that Carno just because he's all red like that, but he's kind of low level. And the Carno, I don't really need the Carno. Like, this bird is 10 times better than that Carno. Checking one more thing here. Like that Thelioli, whatever that is. Yeah, that Therizinosaur. Only 18 though. Because I've never had one of those. I've never had one of those. But I from what I understand, they're extremely resourceful. And I probably want one of those. I'm not going to mess with the Rex. I don't think he's going to make it all the way up that hill, so I'm not too worried. And if he goes up there now, I don't have a lot of tames to worry about. Like, seriously, this is really mild, I mean, compared to what it could be. But I'm just so used to death. I'm so used to death on these servers that I see an ant and I get all antsy. No pun intended. But, I can't believe I just leveled up again. I think that's my level up, because it doesn't say my bird is leveled up. It says I'm leveled up, or it just says level up is available, so I believe that's for me. But those are really hard to come by for me because of the way I play. But yeah, I got another level, yay! So I'll take care of that level up in just a minute. I don't know, I don't have any rhyme or reason right now. I think what I really need to do is fly around this mountainside and see if I can find a quick and easy tame for an Anki. For all that metal up at the top of the hill. Like, I'd hate to waste pounding into that metal without having an Anki. Those Brontosaurus are gonna kick that Rex, man. I'm gonna just wait and see who dies first. A lot of action around here. And what is that? Is that the same one? Yeah, it is the same one. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff down there. We could go on a killing rampage and clear it all out. Trying to remember what the big thing on this server was on the island. I'm not sure if it was wyverns. I know there's quetzals. I'm not ready to tame one by myself. I've never done that. I've never had one of those. I need to get one of those someday just to play around with them. Yes, I'm still pretty new at this game in the grand scheme of things. I call it sticks and stones. Because I'm just... How am I going to get that? Because I'm so... I don't have all the high-end stuff that a lot of other people have. Because I'm just... play a very slow game. This thing is going to be very difficult. I think I'm going to have to slide down to it from here. That's just a weird place to have one of those. Jump off and try to hit it. Up, 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 up. Okay. Too far. Too far. Too far. Okay. Just trying to hit that thing right there. But do we get it? Ah. Got it. Okay. I must have fallen and taken some damage, so I'm gonna eat. Eat. I'm running around with broken legs and broken bones. But I got the stuff. And I didn't die. So I'm gonna type out here. See if anybody's on that can put me in a tribe. And I'll just keep flying around. I'll go up here because this is right across. I think it gets cold up here and I don't have any warm gear. But I'm going to try to look at all the areas that I've never seen before. I don't think I've ever made it up to the top of this thing before. Oh, nice. Some obsidian. So I'm not sure which resources I need yet, or that I want, because it just depends on what I decide I'm going to do next. Hey, nice. We got that Ascendant Ghillie chest piece out of that. That'll go really nice with that helmet. Work on the ghillies. Looks like we got a saber-tooth saddle that's an Ascendant. I like this Ascendant gear a lot. So, of course, we're going to put this in weight, because I seem to have a problem carrying things around. And I'm just trying to see now. I think now because I'm now 81. Look at that. I can make all that scuba gear now, finally. Now, I know on the Ragnarok that volcano blows every once in a while, but I don't know on this server if it does or not, because I didn't play on the island long enough to really know all the dangers of the volcano. And I've never made it this far on the other game. So, oh, I see now. That's one of those. Okay. Lots of crystal. It's probably sulfur and stuff. Okay, I see now. Yep. I see now. That's one of those portals to go to the boss fights and stuff. And there was a doorway down there. I'm not ready for boss fights yet. There's definitely a scale in this game. Like, there's a low-end game, and there's a medium game, and there's a high-end game, and I still think I'm on the lower end of the scale. I don't even think I'm like really mid. So I say sticks and stones. That's where I'm at, is sticks and stones. I don't even have hardly a gun. I have my rifle for the trank. There we go. Mikey just came on, but I thought it was Mikey. I think it's the other person that's coming in soon. Oh. We're coming down here. Grabbing this. Something's gonna hit me for sure because I didn't look around. Nope. Okay, good. I'm good. So, we're gonna have to wait to get tried, it looks like, so we will continue on. There's one of those big dinosaurs down there. Those are the ones that if you tame it, it's going to die eventually, and those are good for PvP because they soak up a lot of the damage from the turrets. Like, they've got a lot of hit points, but once you tame them, they starve. They don't eat, so they just slowly die. So they only last for so long. So they were always pretty to look at. I see what level that. I don't even know if we can tell what level it is. I think they're just level 6. Wow. I guess you can see the levels on it. That looks like a road, but that's just the way that goes down. Okay. So I don't know, I was just flying around randomly here without really any plan. It looks like there's still a lot of low-level stuff here because the server's relatively new. And I could tame a couple of these things just to get started. So maybe what I really need to do is look for a good tame on an Ankylosaurus. And if I can get one close enough to my base and have it follow me back, we should be good. Because I don't have a Quetzal yet to pick it up or anything. I'm just going to have to, like, somehow limp it back home again. The other option is I could go after one of those, the beaver, since I'm going to be needing wood. Okay, this guy's going to have to land. Pick a good spot right here. Because everything just seems to be so low right now, at least in this area. And this was supposed to be a medium area. A medium area on the map. to start. So, and I'll tell you, when I was playing this game before, so that's a level 18 and a level 24. When I first started playing this game, of course the island was out, and I never got this far. Like this game is much farther along. I'm playing this gaming session is much farther along than I've ever been since I've been playing this game. So now I'm able to explore this map a little bit better than I ever have been able to. So that's part of why I came back to the island, just to see. Just to look around. And we got a saber-tooth saddle out of that, that we had. We got a mammoth saddle that we got out of that other one. We have the ghillie suit. I know we got these blueprints, so that's pretty nice. That ascendant crossbow is going to be really nice. That weapon damage is 477 compared to the compound bow, but this isn't ascendant tier. So anyway, I'm just rambling right now, but there's a lot of blueprints that we got out of that one. So I don't want to have a bunch of tamed animals sitting around because I don't have any place to really keep them, so I wanted to be careful about which animals I tame first. Excuse me. I'm wondering if I should try to find a mammoth since I have a saddle already for that, because I've never tamed a mammoth before. Mammoths are going to be up here in the snowy area. Let's just use some common sense here. In fact, that's a mammoth right there. It is very cold right here, and I don't have my cold gear with me. This is one of those colds that'll hurt me too, so. A couple of saber-tooths. Bird's not too beat up yet. Got a bad feeling about this. But you know what? We made it. Wonder what else that was. Oh, that was a Carno and everything. Oh, and something down there that's got a some kind of a buff on it. What is that? Oh my goodness, it's got a long range too. We're coming back out in this direction so I can take a look at it. Wow, that's what I want. I remember what that is. I've seen it on someone's video. It's a level 24, 174. Don't know how to get that, but it's making everybody just like stunned and everything. Oh no, I've got to get out of here before I die. Like it's too cold. Let's just try. I want to look at it one more time. I want to see if that was the one that was 174. Oh yeah, it's 174, and it's Eutrianus. Oh wow, like I kind of want that. But I need to get someplace where it's a little bit warmer because I don't have any gear. But at least we know that's there. That could have been a bad thing to get tangled up with. It's definitely twice my level, and it would have stunned me for sure. It would have done the same thing to me as those other dinos down there, and I would have just been sitting there. So we're not freezing to death anymore. I did see a mammoth down there earlier. But I don't know, I'm still attracted to these things dropping. I don't want to make this whole game about me chasing treasures. So I'll just get to a point where we wrap up this episode and we'll get into some serious taming or something. I wonder what happens if you're directly underneath one of those things when it tries to land. Like if you get crushed or something. So he's got enough meat on him right now. I just picked up another saddle. Mammoth, saber-tooth, and a patchy rhinoceros. This is all ascendant stuff. It looks like they've got the drop set to ascendant when you do get an item. And then I'm getting some ascendant blueprints too. So it's nice to have this gear because we can't make it and it's really good stuff. So I guess I would probably need some fur and things, or just cut my hair to make the cold gear in order to fight something like that. It goes down really fast too. It's like that murder cold or whatever. So we're just gonna get back over here where it's warm. Because my health goes down rapidly when it's that cold. We're just looking around a little bit. I know we've had tours of this island before. Everybody pretty much knows the island, but I've never flown over these areas myself, so other than watching a video, I've never really seen this island. So it's dark out here. The only light source you have is one of those drops. And you pick up the drop and all of a sudden it's pitch black. Well, that's a really nice, beautiful area. There's a waterfall. That's a really nice area. But I'm not after the beautiful spots. I have a really nice mountaintop area. This looks like it's going to be a gorgeous area, or could be a gorgeous area as well. It's going to be hard to tell in the nighttime how beautiful some of these areas really are. With that said, I'm probably going to wait until morning to make my way back, because I don't like flying around at night because I can't see. But I'm going to land this guy right here. I hope you heard that underwater. Oh, it's got to be a piranha or something. You want to come at me? Come at me, come at me. I could use some fish meat anyway. He's floating in the air. I must be lagging out. I'm lagging out because he shouldn't have, There we go. Why am I swimming so slow? I think this is the first time I'm swimming on this server, and I think you've got to fix the settings so that you can swim just as fast as you can run. Could just be that yeah, this is really slow. Okay, that's a lot of junk. Don't come over here. Oh my goodness, see, you notice how they all... He broke something of mine. If they're running from something, you know, they always run towards you. It's like, you know, those ghillies on Ragnarok do that all the time. They remind me of those, the Jawa on Star Wars, just running like crazy toward you, like, help me! That's what their ghillies remind me of for some reason. I don't know why. But come and get me, bird. Come and get me. Take me away. He broke something of mine. He broke my breastplate, it looks like. That Ragnarok map is humongous compared to this one, because I've barely flown around this island and it's almost complete, like as far as the top part of it. Because I haven't even begun to explore the oceans yet. I don't know where to find hardly any of the resources like the pearls and things on this particular map. I can assume where they're at just based on the Ragnarok map, but the map that I am very familiar with, of course, is a Ragnarok. I haven't started the Aberration. I did start there and I made a little cabin, but I wasn't ready to play that one yet until I finished these. Like, I haven't even tamed some of the fun things on the island, and I have yet to tame all of the fun things on Ragnarok. So I wasn't really ready to begin aberration yet, and then just skip over some of that stuff. So it's more freezing cold than I would have thought up here, but I'm not dying as quickly, so that couldn't have been... So I know I'm going to be okay. So here's another one. And we made it back. So what we got out of that last one, it's a nice lance weapon. I haven't found a place to put these to good use yet, but I think somebody on one of my guild mates was talking about a jousting area to use these, so that should be kind of fun. I did get a simple pistol. I don't have any bullets yet, but I need to make a smithy. Maybe that's what I should work on next, is just getting a smithy, because I'm going to need one. Put the narc berries in here. And then we got some blueprints and everything, so yep. Putting everything in there. And this is what we're looking for right here, is the smithy structure. I put this right inside the house. I'm going to put it over by that window. And I like to put the saddles in the smith, because that's where you can make some of the other saddles that that you don't make on your own crafting. So like that horse saddle I can make, that I can't make on my crafting tab here. So I put the saddles, all of them in here, because to me it completes the whole set of saddles. We're going to cook all the meat. I'm going to toss the armor in there to repair it. I'm just sorting things out right now, so those arrows I picked up, and I don't need those stone pickaxes and things. And these are all blueprints. Got some... They're all blueprints. I have this ghillie mask, ascendant ghillie mask, ascendant ghillie chest piece. This will help me get some of those creatures from behind. This will definitely help with taming. I've got those recipes. Somewhere along the line I had some oil. What I was going to pick up was this box right here. I don't like to use the wooden boxes. But I think I'm going to make an exception just for the moment, because what I want to do is transfer all of my stuff into that, all of my blueprints right now into the chest. So I'll put that right between here. No, I really don't want to do that. I don't like how big this box is. It's just going to make me trip all over it. I don't want to do that. We're putting that back there. Putting these arrows, because I do not need that many arrows. This ghillie armor is probably better than the armor I brought. Let's see, we could make ghillie leggings right here too. So we've got the chest piece, the head piece, and we're going to be able to make some leggings. And look at those leggings, 410. That doesn't even compare to this one. I should just dump this one because it's not going to be as good. Look at that. Yeah, we definitely got to sort some of this stuff out. So anyway, I'm just sitting here going mind blank about that. Let me put that in there. This is what you need the charcoal for, is to make this gunpowder. Now that I have this base, if I needed anything specific, I could just fly back to Ragnarok, because all I have to do is pop over to that tower with my bird and go over to the other server. They've made it that easy. And I love these clusters. I love the clusters. So I'm just going to call this episode, you know, treasure hunting, because that's all we really did was ride around a little bit, open up the map, and got a few treasures. This thing stopped burning, so I'm assuming that it's all done, yeah. If I was smart, I'd go out here and just get some metal real quick and put it in there so that I'm constantly cooking metal. Hey, that's Apache. We have a... well... okay, that was a weird lag. Oh, there it is. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? You're just gonna eat the patchy, aren't you? How did I lag out? I don't know. Probably too far away. Did I get your attention yet? Oh, you're gonna come around that way? See, I'm lagging out too, so you're just gonna kill me or something. I thought he was running away. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Or I'm gonna bring him up to my base. That was not a good thing for me to do. I'm crazy. I'm crazy, I'm crazy. Oh no. I'm crazy, I'm crazy, I'm crazy. I'm crazy, I'm crazy, I'm crazy. Thought you'd get that one, but you're lagging out is what the problem is. Really? Come on, lag. I don't even know what's going on now, so we're just winging it. I think he's trying to run or something. Oh, I don't want to die just going downhill here. I don't want him to die down there either because... there's all kinds of bad things down there. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Get your pike out. That's all I can do. Okay, anyway, we're gonna end up... I don't want to die myself out here, so... If anything comes for him, it's going to be from this direction, but I think I see some Allosauruses down there. I didn't mean to get so quiet. I've got to get used to, I have to get used to playing and talking at the same time, so that's part of my growing pains in learning how to do videos. But I did see that Rex, and I didn't want him up there, so I just, I get my trank gun and I do crazy stuff like that. I'm thinking, let's just tame it instead of kill it, so he could use some of that prime meat down there, and I don't think those things down there are that tough, but they're all in a pack, so okay, I had to get that window out of the way. See, these guys are so low level, these Allosauruses, that I might actually just be able to take it out with the pike that I have, but I was kind of low on my health there and starving, so. All three of them together is not going to be a fun thing, so. Those are the kind of things I'd probably build a trap for, because you're always going to get a pack of 3 with the Allos. They're kind of low level. I could probably take them out with this pike, but what is this guy doing? This will be my first T-Rex that I've ever tamed too, so I'm pretty excited about this one because I have some T-Rexes thanks to a wonderful guildmate Bison who gave me a couple of his, he was breeding Rexes, and he gave me a couple of Rexes on the Ragnarok, which I'm just so in love with. But this is the first time I've actually tamed one by myself like this, so I'm kind of, I was scared and I was excited, so that's what it is. This game is just so full of emotions. You go from happy to mad to crying to glad. I mean, it's just incredible experience on this game. You try not to get too attached to your tames, but it happens. I mean, at least for me it does. Some people can probably think of them as work tools, but to me they're my babies, so I get upset when things happen to them, and I wonder why I'm starving all the time for just standing here. Now I do know about taming. That whatever they eat first in this first slot is where they get their taming effectiveness. So I have plus 11 level because I put cooked meat in there. Now if I had just let him starve a little bit and gone down there and gotten some prime meat, it probably would have been plus 12 or 13 or 14 or whatever. And if I had gone down there and gotten some prime meat and cooked it, it would be even better than the raw prime meat. On a PvP server, and I keep referring to PvP servers because this is how the game survival with other people. There's different ways you would do things. Like I'm on a PvE server, which is player versus environment, and I have a really wonderful server with people that just are having fun. So I don't have to worry about the level too much. I mean, eventually I'll have a higher level. But it's okay that he's 24 and plus 11. I mean, if I was on PvP, or even on an official server where these are hard to come by, I'd be more careful about what I put in that first slot. I'd go around and do it the right way and make sure. I'm going to have to share this meat with this guy, though, because I don't want to run all the way up the hill right now. It's as simple as that. And I don't want to run up the hill because there's things up this hill all the time, and I don't want to come back down with a bunch of meat and have him gone, so. He's taming pretty quickly because we have the taming turned up here, so I think that he's going to tame with, well, we'll have to see. I think he's got enough meat in there to tame up. Like I didn't even, yeah I did, okay. If I hit one of them, I'm going to get all 3. Or all four. Is that four down there? I just wish she would stop being so hungry. I'm gonna fill up her food thing. I found that about 4 cooked meats can fill it up pretty good. Which that looks like it's almost just about full, yeah. Let's hope that that's enough this time, because I don't want to take any more of that guy's meat. Now they will have to come uphill, but... I didn't mean to tame you, guy, but you walked right up there, and... You're better off tamed, believe me. Because there's bigger things out there than you. Like gigas. He's 50% already, so I think he's got enough meat in there. There they are. They're way, 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 way down there. So I'm going to zip around here. Because believe me, it's easy to get lost in here. Yeah, he's like 56%. So this is what you do. Can you imagine on the other servers, it takes forever to tame, like on the official servers. And, I only know because I tried them out a little bit. And you could waste hours and hours and hours taming something on some of those other servers, and you don't want a too easy server, but you don't want it too hard either. Our lives are more important than just sitting here waiting like this. But I'm happy with this taming speed on these servers. I'm happy with it. I've been happy with this game since I came on the server with these guys. This is how I like to play, and this is why I wanted to play with these guys, because they play the same way I like to play. So, and that's part of the thing, is finding a group of people that you kind of get along with and that kind of play the same way. Because we're not like... Hey look, I'm on top of the Rex. 63%. When I was trying to figure out taming, you know, people talk about that taming effectiveness, and I never understood it. They were talking about starving it, and the reason they're talking about starving it is because if it gets just as hungry as can be, and you stick the cooked prime meat, or the top thing, the kibble is usually the top thing for most of these things, in that first slot, he'll chomp them down really quickly and level up very quickly. And if you have... prime meat, it spoils really fast, so you want to get it in there before it spoils. You don't want to just stick it in there when he's not hungry, because he won't eat it and it'll just spoil before he takes his first chomp, because you can see in between chomps here how long it takes. So, but if you starve him, then the second you put that prime meat in there, he'll go chomp, 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 and eat about 4 or 5 of those things. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's about 2 or 3 of those things. So once I understood all of that, and plus you understand the effectiveness, the plus level, you know, it has to do with how damaged he is when you get him. It has to do with what you put in that first slot for sure. But if I were to punch him right now, that effectiveness would come down. He's at 97.6 because he is a little damaged, because I hit him a few times with my, you know, my trank arrows apparently were doing some damage to him. Or her. I'm sitting there calling it a him, but it's actually a female Rex. So we just need to find a name for her, and I come up with some pretty good names that I like. But once you name these things, that's when they're attached. So I could be doing something better with my time, like making a saddle and things. But like I said, I don't want to leave her down here by herself, because something will... It's just my luck, you know. The second I leave her by herself and I turn my back and I walk up that hill, I'll come back down and there'll be something on her. She'll be gone. So I'm going to stay right here because she's here. But to find a name for her, I kind of like to look at them and see what color they are and see... Like, she looks like she's just a regular... She's got a little spot on there, that little green spot. It's kind of a smudge, or she's got some blood on her, of course. We're not going to count that. But it looks like her tummy is like this nice golden gray color kind of thing. So, and then other than that, I think she's got the normal gray reptilian colors on her. So, but she's got a little bit of green on her. I like that color. This kind of reminds me of the Rexes that Bison gave me. But okay, now she's got these little spikes up here that are like gold. Right there. Let's ignore the blood, everybody. So, what to call her? She's my first one, too. My first Rex ever in this game, people. I fell in love with art because of the cover art. Is one of the things that fell in love with, other than the fact that the description of it sounded so exciting and cool. But the main reason is that cover art. It had a picture of a girl with an AK-47, and she's sitting on top of a Rex. I believe it's a Rex. It could be a Raptor with the size of it on the top. But I always thought it was a Rex. Anyway, I wanted to be that girl, so I've been telling my husband all this time, you know, I gotta get a Rex, I gotta get a Rex, I gotta get a saddle, I gotta get an AK-47. So now that I have the Rex, I still haven't gotten the AK-47 yet. At least I haven't gone to the trouble of getting the AK-47. I believe that I have the engrams. I just need to I need to get busy and start farming and getting all of my metal and everything that I need for it. So, and I keep wanting to play. I don't want to work. I don't want to work. I don't want to farm things. I don't want to hit trees all day long. I don't want to do metal all day long. So when I play with my husband, he does that. I go out and tame stuff, and he does all the running around and the work. So, because that's what he likes to do. He likes to stock up on everything. And there's definitely a big difference between the way that women play and the way that men play. And I call it lazy because I just don't want to run around and hit rocks all day long. But it's really not being lazy. I mean, that's just a lot of work, and I want to do the fun stuff. To me, the fun stuff is coming out here in these little adventures and getting all scared while I'm trying to tame something and then have it finally tamed for me. I mean, that's exciting to me and fun. So she's about to wake up here. She's I can't get the thing to stay on my screen to show you. Here it is. She's 99.3%. So one more chomp on that meat, and let me just make sure she's got some in there. I know I'm paranoid. Yeah, she's got one more meat that should do it. So she's going to eat that meat, and she's going to be tamed. If she eats that meat and she's not tamed, I'm in trouble, because now she's not going to have any meat in her to eat. And I don't have any meat on me anymore. Well, I mean, we're done with the meat. There we go. So I'm on a server with my guild mates, so I'm going to put a title on her that starts with Legion, so that they know that she's my Rex. And it doesn't matter to me if they want to, you know, ride her around or do something with her, but they want to have us put labels on them so that we just know, you know. But I'm going to, what was I going to name her? That's what we were going to try to come up with. So she's my first one. She's got some... I'm going to call her... Okay, I'm going to call her... Golden Spike for now. That's not what I want to do. You want to call her Goldie. No, we don't want to call her Goldie. I want to call her... Katrina. No, I don't, because that reminds me of that hurricane that killed everybody. Okay, we're going to name her... See, names are important in this game. What should I name her? Gonna go with my instinct. I was gonna name her Spike to begin with. So come on, let's go. I'm gonna have her follow us right back up the mountain. Because she's gonna be hungry. How did you get up here if that tree is in the way? Can you come up this other way? She has a large turning... Oh, don't hurt yourself. Come on. Alright. So scary looking. They're so scary looking. Alright, just don't fall off that mountain there. I have such a large turn radius. They have a really large turn radius. Come on. We must be lagging or something because she should be right behind me unless she's stuck again. Are you stuck on that rock? There you go. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. It's so scary even when they're tamed. Well, you gotta love them, man. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Enough of the animations there. But come on. Come on, come on. You got it. Okay. It's pretty treacherous up this mountainside. If you make it up here, I got plenty of food. So I don't want to fly around anymore. I'm going to go on the ground game. It's a good another reason why she's a good tame, because I can ride around on her now. And all right, Spike, you stay right there. I actually don't want to name her Spike. I want to name her Spot because that's the name of the Data's cat. Okay. Options. Change name. So we're gonna change her name to Spot. Because she had that one spot on her anyway. I don't have a feeding trough, so I'm going to go ahead and grab meat. Make sure that they both got some meat on him anyway. So he's got some meat. Or she's got some meat. Okay, she's a girl too, and I keep calling it a he. You need some meat. I never did get that medal I started off towards getting. I meant to be cooking this meat, but I ran out of wood, so we're going to put some more wood in there. And I'm just going to clean out my wood pile and stick it in here, because we're going to be cooking more meat. Unless I need the wood, but I can start this anyway, because if I need the wood to make that saddle, then... which is really rare. So we're going to check our engrams here in a minute. Put that there. I'm just putting all of my stuff away.
You got a message from Ice James Writings.
Okay. I just don't like all that extra stuff. That's what I'm doing, is dropping. I don't like those berries because you can get them anytime and they're going to expire. I have no use for those berries right now because I'm not feeding any animals, so... Alright, Spot. We're going to put you into health first. We're going to see about a saddle. So, in order to find out about that saddle, of course I'm distracted by that purple thing. I'm not going to be able to talk about saddles until I take care of this, so let me just go down there and do that real quick. Oh, there's two of them. I cannot believe it. They're just like boom, boom right there. I see now. There's a whole pack of those things, because I could have sworn I saw one right. He must have been about to chomp me when I took off on my bird. They were sneaking up on me. Those would have been nice a little while ago, because I think they dropped a little bit of prime meat. Just a real quick and run and grab. Or grab and run. I can't believe there's two of them like boom boom right there. What is that? It's like a ruins. Explorer's notes. Let's go ahead and grab those real quick while we're here. We can look at those later. They have these explorer notes all over the place. Looks like that one gave me something like plus to my experience or something. The problem with this game is I don't know what half those icons do. I have to look them up sometimes. But something is I'm getting a plus to something from opening that explorer note. And if I had read it, I probably would have told me what was happening. But I didn't read it, so I don't know. It looks like maybe my experience is going up or something. Like I have a plus to something down here. So I'm going to put these back in there. We were going to work on a saddle. So in order to get a saddle, let's just see what saddle. That's a Gallimimus saddle. Saddles are going to go in the smithy. This is a blueprint. I want to put this in the smithy because it can only be crafted at smithy. But this is for a mastercraft pike weapon. The damage is only 244. When I have this one down here, that's what, folks? It's 680.7%. It's insane. It's insane. Alright, let's focus on the saddle now that we can. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to show you. On the saddle, I probably don't have it yet because I pushed the Ingrams in there where I need them. So we're just going to go saddle and we're just going to try to find the Rex saddle. It's probably way down here because I don't think you can, like, I think these are kind of considered kind of the higher end game. Like you wouldn't be taming one of these at level 1. Yep, it's down here. And to need that, I need fiber, hide, and metal ingots. So I think that I've got everything I need right now to get a saddle on this guy. So we got fiber, hide, and metal ingots. probably one of those smithy ones. See, when I put in sad for saddle, it shows all the saddles. That's why I put the saddles in the smithy, because it'll show these that I can make in here, and it'll show the ones that I already have, so that I don't end up making a saddle when I already have one, because I don't like all these duplicates. So if I had a saddle for Rex, I wouldn't have to make one. So we're just going to put all the ingredients in there, and then I'll make a saddle. So we want the Rex saddle. Equip a Rex with this to ride it. Just make sure, because you know, you make the wrong one and you waste all that stuff. Put this in my inventory. But you'll see the difference on the different saddles. Like, this is 25 armor. This one is 125 armor. So the Ascendant is 291 armor. And you can see it up the top here, 254 armor and 318 armor for the Sabertooth. So these are way better than these little saddles that I can make. So she's got a saddle on her now. It looks like we have another point to put in her. I put health the first time. I think I'm going to do melee damage right now. And she's already 37. So we're actually going to go take her for a spin, because I'm going to go down the mountain here. And I don't know if... I'm not going to take her for a spin yet. I have to repair my armor. I need... There we go. It's nice to walk out of your front door and see a T-Rex face right in front of your face. But look at this. Like right there. And you walk out and you're right there. Okay. That's enough of that. What I was going to do originally was get some metal going, and I just totally skimped out on that. Because I saw that T-Rex. I was going down there to get metal, and I saw the Rex and all of that started. So because of that, I'm just going to take this metal here. I do remember starting off from metal at one point. Okay. So, I wanted to see if I can get a wide shot. It's hard to get the Rex in there. I'm gonna have to stand way over here just to get us all in there. Because I was just gonna say that this is probably a good place to wrap this up. We started off to go get some metal. We ended up taming a T-Rex. The final base is completed. We're not able to get tribed yet, but that's okay. We'll wait for that, and because it's not too important right now, because we're not traveling right now, so we can wait. And we have everything accomplished that we set out to do this morning, which wasn't a whole lot, but we got the metal going right now, and going to end it here. I wanted to thank everybody for joining me today. Thank you for watching my videos all the way through to the end. I appreciate all of you that's watching. You all have a wonderful day.